Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network. This channel here on YouTube, this awesome channel of millions and millions of channels. As I always say, YouTube is like a cable network, and all these YouTube channels are the channels within that cable package. And I'm glad that you stopped by here on this channel for however long you have and how long you plan to do so. In this video, I will be, as you see in the title of the video, Bojack Horseman, a Netflix TV original series. Bojack Horseman, my thoughts on the show so far, and my predictions and preview into season 4. Because on this day, I see clearly, but on this day also is when season 4, numero 4, season 4 drops for the whole season, and that's something I like. Some people don't like that about Netflix, about when they're whether Netflix originals or others, but more so with the Netflix original series that they drop the whole season one time, and you can just binge watch it. I like it. Some people don't. That's why they go to Hulu. Then again, I think Hulu does the same thing for their original content that's part of their website, because I think they do have their own original. I think they do have their own original content, I would think. If not, then that's why another reason why I picked Netflix over Hulu. Again, my main reason, to be quite honest, is aesthetics, how it looks, and how it's easy to navigate, and this and that. Like, I care about that. I mean, Hulu does have great content and does have TV shows that I like The Middle and Modern Family. For some reason, I couldn't think of it, but those two shows that you can watch right away. But it's just, for me, Netflix is better, and overall, like I said, it's easier to use for me. Hulu just looks weird. It looks different, even though it's not so different from Netflix. I don't know. It's just also color schemes, like weird things to me. The littlest things, the weirdest things are what gets me picking one thing over the other, and that's between Netflix and Hulu. But again, this video is not about that. Not about that. My battle there. But hey, I don't work for Netflix yet. No, but I don't. Would love to definitely have them as a partner here for this channel, for the Sports Talk Network, as I do talk about another Netflix original series, Fuller House. I will be talking about that when that new season drops. So look forward to that as well. But Bojack Horseman season 4 dropped today. Early this morning, I actually woke up, checked on Netflix, and there it was waiting for me. Technically, on my still watching thing, because I finished the series short time before that. Because I remember the show Bojack Horseman. Someone here on YouTube, I forget the name, and I actually do forget, because I like to give people credit, but I did forget who that was, but did a live reaction to the very first episode, to the premiere. And I thought, hey, this looks pretty cool. And the same thing with Brickleberry. I saw somebody do a live reaction to that other Netflix original series that I'll be doing a video on here shortly, probably next week, that I just finished up that series. But first, I went to Bojack Horseman because I finished watching Life in Pieces like 20,000 times, or I think it was 24 times, of one season, season 1, waiting for season 2 of that show to come on Netflix before season 3 actually starts on CBS in November, I believe. So late into fall. But anyways, well, schedule. But Bojack Horseman, I thought, hey, I'm going to give this a chance. Like I said, I just finished up watching Life in Pieces so many times on Netflix. And I thought, well, let's try to give another show a chance. I have so many on my list there on Netflix. And I was rifling through my list. And I thought, this one looks familiar, Bojack Horseman. There's a reason why I put it on the list. So, so then I started watching it and fell in love with it and loved the show. Pretty interesting show. Now, Brickleberry is different. Again, I'll talk about that in its own video, but I wanted to give that show a chance as well. In regards to Bojack Horseman, so I did catch up on the series quick, fast, in a hurry, a couple of weeks, or I would say like 5 days ago. I finished that up. Done in under 5 days in its own right, but still got through the series. And after I finish this, and later today, or maybe even tonight, whenever, I'll be binge watching season 4, and going from there, maybe I'll even do a review of season 4 later. Who knows? But I at least wanted to talk about it. I at least want to have one video about shows that I like. You know, I think I have a video about Big Bang Theory, one video about Modern Family. I hope to have. I think I might hold off to a Big Bang Theory video before we go into the news or the final season, which I think is the next season. But I like to at least have a video forward, so we'll see how this one goes and what you guys think. But I did like the series, like I said. Enjoyed it. From the premiere, I thought I thought Endgame would be of Bojack and Diane being Endgame, but I thought that's how it was supposed to go. Like he would take her away from Mr. Peanut Butter and this and that, and that's how it would go. But so far, that's not the case. And so far, also, it's awesome to see that it's still going on in season 4 now. Here, like I said, dropping today. When I started to watch it, since it was so long ago when I saw that YouTuber doing the live reaction to the premiere episode, I thought maybe this series was a short one, not only having 3 seasons. Because I didn't check, I just saw it on my list. I thought okay, I'm gonna give this show a chance, and I just started watching it. I didn't even check to see how many seasons it actually was, or how many, or if it was Dunzo or not, or whatever in this and that. I just watched to watch it and saw the cliffhanger of season 3, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess we'll have a season 4. So awesome. Glad to hear about that. So, like I said, I do love and have enjoyed the show for sure. But let's go to sharing or going over here the excuse me, the promo, the season 4 official trailer here in Netflix YouTube channel. Welcome to subscribe there, simple like that, if you wish to. But I'm just going to be playing it in clips or just in short things as I talk about it while we go through here. So I will stop and start. So for those that might not like that, I apologize, but that's just how I feel like to do it. To give my thoughts on this upcoming season. Like I said, I probably will be watching in full later tonight myself. And if you have already watched it in full, welcome to let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it, season 4. I'll give it a thumbs up if you are a fan of the show. If you are a fan of Netflix or Hulu, all that other stuff, you're welcome to give a like to this video as well, because I might actually be doing more. I might be doing another Bojack Horseman video either next week or by the end of the calendar year, whenever, sometime soon. I'm going over season 4 and all of that in between.
Jack, I haven't heard from you in like 3 months. What's...
There you go. There's Diane driving by Bojack's home. Right over to be seen.
Months. What's new with...
And this must be for Mr. Peanut Butter running for governor or mayor. Forget. And there's the ex-wife of Mr. Peanut Butter over here, who near the end of, or at the finale for season 3, I was telling Mr. Peanut Butter about, would you like to run for governor again? I think that's what it was. In, out. Oh, that's funny. For paperwork. And that must be the person Mr. Peanut Butter is going up against. There are those t-shirts with the line across. That's actually interesting marketing there.
Me? Did I tell you I'm working at a blog?
Yeah, she's working at a blog. And I guess there you go. All the stuff. Hang on one's own. Swipe left on cheesy. Hamburger penis outline. Hot air balloons. There's hamburger penis outline. But no, she's part of doing a blog. And I have a feeling that she'll be writing about Mr. Peanut Butter and undermining her husband and writing negative things about him and about his campaign and this and that. That could be the case.
You don't care.
And there's a new character, at least to me, seems like a new character. Co-worker there at the blogging company. Talking to Diane.
Working on, and that's what's so great about you.
And there's look at the bus, tour bus. Mr. Peanut Butter, governor. So governor, there we go. And there's the house. Looks pretty cool, actually. At least the bus. Again, little things that interest me. And even the photo of him there, tongue out, happiness. So that's pretty cool in its own right. But moving right along.
I don't know if you heard, but Miss.
And that must be the same scene as the open. This might actually be the premiere episode of season 4. I would assume, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. It seems like this scene being shown so much in the trailer overall for the season 4 officially. And I would assume they might have 16 to 20 episodes for the season. So since you don't want to give away so much, you pinpoint, quote unquote, what could be big things. It's all about the PR TV shows. Just trying to get you to watch. Which is fine, hey, business. But I think that's all. Most of these being all included and working in together.
But Mr. Peanut Butter is running for governor.
I am specifically on the side of the facts and also on the side of feelings.
That was kind of funny. I keep the joke. It's really funny, actually.
I'm satisfied.
I really wish you were here.
And look at that. Look at the California state flag changing there from what it actually is, a banner, to a dog. If he's going to be governor, he'd be taking over things. So, hey, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe the former governor or the one he's going up against. No, it's a beaver. I think it is. Beaverton or whatever. Or no, woodchuck. It's a woodchuck. But I was going to say it would have been even more interesting and probably funnier to me if it was Banner that he was going up against Animal Wise, because that is the California state flag, and going for governor being the individual for California, the head of California.
All my life I've wanted a.
Now, who is she talking to on the phone? Who is she trying to? Who is she opening her guts to? What's going on? Talking about this stuff too. Could it just be in her head and she's just having a general conversation with somebody, and it's just a monologue over talking about it in general, just like it is here in the for the trailer, or is she actually talking to somebody, saying that specifically to them about that? I could be really talking to anybody.
Family.
Could you, with a
Cat and a mouse, see that? Haha, funny, good one.
mouse?
Wow. Also, I haven't seen Todd in a while.
Todd, yeah, and some people were thinking that that's who Princess Caroline was talking to, Todd, and him being Todd is there.
Kyle, he's not with you, is he?
I never know if I can.
And Todd, maybe it'll get to a point with his character that as much as they book him and have him like a dumbass, or just dumb, that maybe in some way he'll be the one to figure out things and know and find Bojack and do whatever they have to do, and he'll be successful in the end, or just like that. And however, just stupidly falling into things and getting lucky at times, and just like life, as much as it is about skill and stuff, it's also about luck and who you know. So I don't know. I have big hopes for him. I actually do. It's true.
Handle anything? That's what makes my life so
I look like a lookalike there. He's wearing the same thing, only a female. I don't know how that would work, but hey, in her pants.
life so exciting.
This is Diane, by the way. Nguyen.
Diane Nguyen, yeah, just like when Bojack called her, like, this is Bojack. Bojack Horseman. Yeah, that was a funny gig.
Obviously. It's funny. The last
was driving
time
there.
I saw you, you told me that
Dino
you
World.
needed me in your life.
Pretty cool there. There in the desert. Again, I still think, and whether I'm going to be just hopelessly hoping for it, but Diane and Bojack being the end game, I still think that, and I thought that since I started the binge watching of catching up to the series, with that premiere episode, it just seemed that's the way it was going to go. But you still have to tell a story, so it has to be, long drawn out. Usually how I would do it if I was ever writers for shows and I knew from the start where I wanted for main characters, what the end game to be, I would have that actually happening in the season finale of the season before the final season, meaning then you can have the finale season with them as an actual couple that the fans may or may not, but most stars would assume by that time would want them to be a couple. So that's how it was. Like with Castle, ABC TV show Castle, that was on for so long. Fans were getting a little restless, but hey, that one, they kind of did it a little earlier, and from there, episodes and the show just got even better. But we'll see how it goes here for this show here on Netflix.
And then you just
And that situation here with Diane and Bojack Horseman.
Been crazier around here lately.
And there's a new character. Looks like a Bojack Horseman. At first, right here, when I see her, or it looks like Bojack himself. But it's not, because you can tell by the hair, the eyes even, in a way. But wearing his hat, his jacket, like thing, it's crazy. Could be Bojack's kid. You never know.
Stay back!
I'm not going to hurt you. Ever since I was a baby, people always said I looked like Bojack Horseman.
That's a terrible thing to say to a baby.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
The world is dark and scary and full of creepy.
I don't know what the heck this is all about, but they got into some trouble there.
Clown Dennis. You got to push through and hope there's.
I remember him. His voice sounded familiar, but I couldn't put my name, my thing on it. I can like he was some kind of comedy show or whatever. Oh, voice actor for him sounded very familiar to me.
There's better stuff ahead. I'm sure you'd say something like.
And there's that woman that was with Todd earlier, and him with Diane there. Man, Diane and what she wears, and she looks great too.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And there maybe something happened here. Again, like I said, maybe Diane with the blog goes out of hand because she's writing things about her husband and this and that, and he finds out and she gets mad and upset, or she's just done with it at all. And that's why I still think it's Bojack and Diane in the end. As much as I like Mr. Peanut Butter, I want him to be happy too. I don't know. And there's already been hints of that, of them not being as sympathetic as copacetic as I thought they to be, but hey, certainly wanted to see how things are going. And there it is right there. Man, he seems really mad, but you know how this could go. Talk about making you think one way and then it actually go in a different way in the show. This show isn't like Brickleberry or others that could have gone that way, but let's just say it could have went from. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about, where it could go in that scene if it was any other show. But certainly would be interesting. But either way, he's upset, finding out things. His own wife gonna run their own smear campaign on him. Or, I don't know, maybe she just likes her up. I don't know. Look at that, he's even growling. That's awesome.
Where have you been?
Bulletproof Principle. American. A canine. American. Shooter. Glockenspiel. Glocker Spaniel. No.
Is the whole world gone crazy?
On fire there. And again, same crazy, person there.
Then you would be so overwhelmed by the
Yeah, back there, that's his office.
unbearable ludicrousness of the situation that you would
TV
get
show.
in your car and drive to.
And there's Bojack's mom. I think this is the realization of finding out Bojack as a kid, or knowing about it, or finding out this and that, whatever. That's what I think this scene is all about here.
Wherever you are, I hope you're happy.
And there's Bojack, finally. But when shall we really find out? When will we know where the heck Bojack went and why and stuff like that? Would we actually go through the entire season as I binge watch tonight, or others slowly watch, however they plan to do so? This season 4, and will it be like a quote unquote like a mid-season finale? If there was one, again, how things work at Netflix, everything drops at once, but it could be like that way for those that do watch week by week or piece by piece. for Netflix original shows. And again, to each your own, however works for your schedule and otherwise. But would it be there? Or would it be all the way to the end of the season? Would we actually have most of the season, almost all of this entire season 4, without having Bojack Horseman in a single dream or in a single scene that is of present time, meaning maybe have other scenes of him in flashbacks or this and that and in moments or whatever, but finally actually having him like this and here in the scene actually. So I don't know. It also makes you think this might be the final season in itself. Hopefully not.
I really do, Bojack.
The mailbox is full. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was a funny one too. See how that in the mailbox is full. Sorry. Oh no, or she was able to do it and then it's full. Because. Yeah. But there you go for that. But just wanted to share my thoughts on that and my prediction and previewing to season 4. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share it, subscribe to the channel, this and that. All great content. I'll be back here on a Monday. Yes, Monday for a Monday Night Raw review. 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern, and then during the week as I usually do from there. So I'm hoping to get some big news here today with regard to my job. I'll be in promotions and things going on there. And also hope that you all have great days and big things going on for yourself, because it's not always about me and never should be in the end. You know, I'm just one of billions of people here on this earth. So I hope your day goes great. Hope good things happen for you watching out there. And as always, take care.